Today we're talking about something super cool called pronoun.
Not interested, sir. Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
Hello.
Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business,
I'm proud to be black.
and I'm proud to be Donald Trump. You know, I've been to China. Tremendous place, really. China. And I get 10 bitches every day by selling the signs. Yeah. And they pay for the dinner.
5'8" and 13 inches, there's no way.
Yes, there is. Anyways, if you don't know how to take your business to the next level, I'm happy your mom didn't swallow you because you're my best friend. Anyways, we've been making signage for more than 14 years.
Guys, next time the woman you're talking to.
I don't speak to women. Anyways, guys, here's a great solution for your business building. My favorite expression in English is the one that says, never bite the hand of the one that fingers you, something like that. And here's how to tell if your LED sign.
I like this guy, man. He's got that unapologetic energy.
First, who's in charge of the LA Fire Department? It's these three lesbians.
And their names are all some variation of Kristen.
We have Kristen Crowley. She's the first LGBTQ fire chief. She makes almost $500K and went to Harvard Business School. Christina Kepner, first lesbian assistant chief to the LA Fire Department. Harvard Kennedy School for managing diverse organizations. I don't know. They teach you how to put out a fire at Harvard?
The Harvard Firefighting School.
And then we have Christine Larson, LA Fire Department's first lesbian equity bureau chief.
How much does that pay?
$400K a year. So we have all these lesbians and they're focused on everything except for putting out fires and fire readiness.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, who would have thought you get the first lesbian chief and then the next week you get the first deputy chief lesbian?
Yeah, it feels good to include everyone and you're the fire chief.
You're the best.
You're the assistant. We're all lesbians. We're wearing the outfits. We can do it. Get the white guys out. We want to change everything. We're in charge now. And then the city burns and there's no water in the fire hydrant.
Do you need to go to the Harvard School of Management to figure out you need water?
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
It's hilarious how they dropped the only 5% of women are firefighters stat at the end. Like, that's some kind of tragedy. Meanwhile, this Muppet here couldn't carry a man out of a house if her life depended on it. You know what? Test it. If you're a grown man, play dead and ask your girlfriend or sister to pull you out of the room. I guarantee most will either fail or move so slow you'd be toast before you hit the door. This is why diversity hiring has to stop for roles like this. Give the job to the most capable person. Life and death situations aren't the time for social experiments. Imagine being in a California wildfire and the person sent to save you can't even lift a gallon of milk. It's a joke. On a serious note, I hope everyone affected by those fires stays safe, and let's pray the right people are out there doing their jobs.
The study's coming out saying that liberal women are the unhappiest group of people. Duh. I could have told you that. They're miserable. They blame everyone else on their problems. They take no accountability in their lives. They don't understand the way the world works, and they have this victim mentality. I didn't need a study to tell you that. It's nice that it's confirmed, but I never needed a study to tell you that. Of course the liberals are the unhappiest group of people. They're constantly looking for problems. They're just a grumpy group. And they're fighting for things they don't understand. There's a reason mainstream media targeted them, because they're the easiest to herd. They're the types of people that are the easiest to brainwash because they don't really have critical thinking skills.
Would you guys rather go to jail for the rest of your life or be conservative?
Go to jail.
Go to jail?
Yeah.
Die.
Who's taking care of your kids right now?
Excuse me, are you trying to shame a working mother
Not
of
at
four?
all. But you weren't
who's taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make. In fact, I have an amazing spouse who homeschools my children. But if my children were in daycare right now, who are you to tell me that I'm not a good mother?
I'm not telling you you're not a good mother.
Oh, you just asked who are taking care of my children. Would you ask a man that? Would you have asked a man that? If a man was standing here, would you have said, who's at home taking care of your kids? No, you wouldn't. You asked me that because I was a woman. That's anti-feminist. And that's when I lose my shit. Sorry.
This is the classic move when they get exposed for being the hypocrites they really are. Get personal, throw some weak shots, and then run away faster than this donut rolling downhill. It's textbook at this point.
Me an issue why you're against abortion and why you're against transgenderism is because you're a misogynist, okay?
First of all, I'm not a misogynist, because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women. Women have a unique purpose, and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down, you're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that.
Preach, brother, preach!
So you're actually anti-women. I'm pro-woman.
Any of you ladies take in a black illegal immigrant that's here with us today that needs a home? No, I thought Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, but they won't take in my black illegal immigrant friend Felix from Mexico. I guess they don't matter that much. Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant?
So I've got jury duty today, so I figure, let's get into drag. And the thing about doing drag when you go to jury duty is that if you are late, it is not like any other gig. You might go to jail.
Hello, my fellow Americans. It's me, your favorite former Alaskan governor, vice presidential candidate, and Caribou Barbie Sarah Palin. You know, I'm just so excited to be going to jury duty today.
You can't turn it off for a couple hours.
Jury duty comes once every 5 years, maybe.
And you can't not dress up in drag queen attire like Sarah Palin. This is like probably the average New York Trump juror in the New York case coming up.
They show up for the Trump trial in like regular clothes and nothing. This is random jury.
Yeah.
And he goes in the drag shit, but then when it's a Trump trial, they try to hide it. One day. You couldn't do one civic duty random day. Not good.
Civic duty.
Yeah.
They like that.
Ask a trans person the gender of their pet, and then ask them how they can tell.
Girl. Because of her parts. She had ovaries.
I'm a queer person.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah.
When I grew up, calling someone queer was like a slur. Can you tell me what that means? I mean that sincerely. And how is it different than just saying you're lesbian or bisexual or gay?
So it can be different for everyone because gender, sexuality, it's a spectrum just like anything else. And for me personally, I like everyone.
No, but what does queer mean though?
Queer, it's just a label.
What does the label mean?
It's different for everyone.
Okay. I'm not trying to put you as a trap though. I mean this because when I grew up, if I called somebody queer, I would get in trouble. Just give me like a working definition.
Yeah, so queer is just something that you identify as with your sexuality. It can be related to gender too.
Right, but how do you know once you achieve queer? Like what is the, like, can you give me, saying that anybody can be it doesn't tell me what that thing is. That makes sense though?
It's literally just a identity.
What is that identity?
The whole point of it is that it has a different definition for everyone.
At least this Muppet managed to have a conversation without screaming or getting personal. Progress, I guess. Still completely delusional in Eden, though. Seriously, get some help. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share the channel with your friends. Your support helps keep the content coming, and it means the world. Let's grow this community together.